Welcome to West New York. My name's Eric, and today we're going to try to make some lasagna using a Dutch oven. To cook our lasagna in the Dutch oven, we're going to need a fire, so we're going to have to start with some firewood. This is one of our barn cats. Her name is Velcro, and as her name implies, wherever you are, she likes to be there too. Come here, Velcro. The first thing we're going to need is a good hot bed of coals, so we better get that started before we even start cooking our lasagna. So inside, we're going to, on the cook stove, begin to partially cook our noodles. Well, the noodles are partially cooking, and we're waiting for our coals to develop outside. We're going to warm up some of this sauce. We're going to put our seasoned meat in it. We're going to save back some of the sauce to line our pan with. We seasoned this meat last night. Turn that right down to low, and we're just going to simmer it a bit. So while we're waiting on these noodles to get partially cooked, and while we're waiting on the sauce to marinate, we're going to take some olive oil and line this Dutch oven. Then we're going to take some of our sauce that we left over. We're going to work to line the bottom of this Dutch oven with that. And while we're right here, we're going to shut off the noodles because we don't want them to fully cook through because they're going to be cooking outside. So now we're going to take some of our partially cooked noodles. We're going to line our pan. Whoop, that didn't quite go as planned. So we've had the sauce marinating for a while. We put our oil in, we put a little of the sauce down, and then we put some noodles. Now we're going to begin to layer. So we're going to take our meat sauce that we made. It's been seasoning and marinating. So we're going to start adding layers now. So on top of all of that, we'll start putting some sauce in. As you can see, those noodles aren't quite fully cooked, and that's because they're going to be outside cooking for a while. So they'll finish cooking out there on the coals. Okay, I'm going to add some shredded mozzarella. Then I'm going to layer with some more noodles. Actually, before I layer with more noodles, I'm going to add some Parmesan and Romano cheese. And then we'll layer with noodles. We've got another layer of noodles, so now I'm going to add some more sauce. And we'll throw some more cheese on top of that. Normally you would use some ricotta. I'm going to use some cottage cheese here. Mix it up. I'm just making up my own mix here in place of ricotta. Now we're going to add that mix in and continue to layer. I think I'm going to need 2 hands for this, so I'll be back in a few minutes. I've got that done. Now I'm going to start adding some more noodles and we'll build another layer. So we're going to take and build one more layer. So now we've got everything layered and we're going to hold off, put the lid on it, go out, check our fire, coals. When our coals are right, we'll take this out and cook them over the coals. It has just been so cold around here lately that even though it's in the 30s today, it feels warm out here. And sitting next to this fire, it just feels, calm and peaceful today. And I hope that you're having a good day wherever you may be. Well, we'll come back to the fire later. Everybody's getting hungry, so while we're waiting on those coals, why don't we feed everybody real quick? Well, I fed and watered the sheep. I didn't get that on camera, but we got some chickens here that need some feed, so we're going to get them fed. Well, it's dinner time. I got to get food and water to the ducks, too. Let's see if we can get all our ducks in a row here. Come on, guys. Cooking our lasagna here. We've got some hot coals in the corner of the fire. My son Cam has been helping me here with this fire, so I appreciate that. This was a fun meal to make. It wasn't that hard. It actually turned out pretty good. And thank you for watching.